Rick, are you threatening me? Rick, are you threatening me? Because I told you I don't care about y'all temper tantrum. Your dear cult leader are saying dumb words. She's saying these words. I'm not telling her to shut up, but I'm saying it's still stupid. Are you threatening me? You'll pay one day, one way or the other? You better be clear when you sit here and try to threaten me in my chat. Be clear. Speak plain. What does that mean? And you people wonder why, and I say the candy asses. You wonder why you have now millions of people that believe Candace Owens was somehow involved or at least knowledgeable of Tim Pool's home being shot up because you think free speech works one way. Speak plain. I dare you to actually put the threat, if you're threatening me, put it in the chat. I dare you. You can't make this up. Now speak plain. Rick, Charles 44, if you're threatening me, speak it. Speak it. Well, how am I going to pay? Be specific. Exactly how am I going to pay one way or the other? I want you to speak plain and state it. Don't cower it out now. You might as well go all the way there. Put it in the chat. I dare you. How am I going to pay one way or the other? How am I going to pay? You know, when you start talking about someone paying a price, there's a price to pay. That means something happens to them. They lose something. Something goes wrong. Because otherwise, how am I going to pay? Speak plain. No, say exactly how am I going to pay? Because somehow you think this is history. I'm on the wrong side of it. So speak plain as to how I'm going to pay. Go ahead and tell me what my price and penalty is going to be for you thinking that I'm on the wrong side of history. Now I want him to speak plain. I don't want to have to assume. I want him to tell me exactly what price I'm going to pay. How do we play? I want to know how I'm going to pay. Don't cower that now. I mean, if you're going to do that, go ahead. Speak plain and tell me exactly what price I'm going to pay. Put it in the chat. In words, plain. For being on the wrong side of history. What's the historical precedence here? Because you present this as somehow this has been solidified in history of what Candace is saying. What's the right side or the wrong side? They're going to take away my bank account because I don't believe a damn word coming out of her mouth. I'm not here to worship Candace as a deity or anything. She is irrelevant to my platform and my household. But I am going to fact check her because it's called free speech. I want to know exactly what price I'm going to pay. You're saying I'm going to pay a price. What is that fucking price? Because the government doesn't take away your bank account because you don't agree to something someone said. Somehow you believe that Candace is making history here. So enlighten me. What price am I going to pay? I'm just saying. Now I want him to say it. Because we've been asking for evidence. Just one paper trail of the transaction to this Club de Sant. I never said she should shut up. I wanted to keep talking so she can keep giving evidence. You're saying that there's some sort of history being made here. and that I will pay one way or the other. So enlighten me. I want to know the price I'm going to pay. This is why you can't have conversations with cult members, because they sit here and they try to throw out stuff. You don't have to do a subliminal with me. Put it plain and simple. What price am I going to pay? Governments don't shut your account down because you don't agree with what the government is doing or saying. I've had my channel for almost 6 years. I haven't had my account shut down because I don't agree with Candace Owens, or I don't agree with everything that the government does. And she's not the government, remember? I thought Candace Owens and the CandyAsses doesn't trust the government. So you believe that a government you don't trust is going to shut down my bank account for disagreeing with Candace Owens while she produces zero evidence? How hypocritical is this going to get? I'll wait for you to tell me what price I'm going to pay. And I want to be specific. I want you to be as specific as you can get it. Go ahead.
All be for the big show, or the Super Bowl would be a great event, opportunity for people to traffic. And companies that have a lot of events would probably provide a pretty sound opportunity for people who are interested in those sorts of things to do that. I'm thinking about that now a lot. What's happening on the Operation Mockingbird 2.0 side is now they are all blaming me for...
Child, Candace don't pay my bills. If I had 6-7 million supporters and 5-6 million views, perhaps you could say that she's somehow feeding me. You can look at my analytics page for yourself. It's simple mathematics. 10 cents per 1,000 views. Do the math on that, and you let me know exactly how much am I eating off of Candace. Especially when the candy asses in the box don't even look at my full channel to see all the other content. But no, you enlighten me on how much I'm getting and how much she's feeding me. I'm still waiting on Rick to tell me what price I'm going to pay.
The upcoming midterms. We're not going to win midterms. Like, we're not even close to that right now. But when that happens, it's definitively going to be Candace's fault. It's so ridiculous. I couldn't care less. Tim Pool has been one of these people that is crying a lot. So he hosted Milo Yiannopoulos on his show. And first and foremost, he called all of you stupid. He said, he explicitly said, I am saying that people that watch your show are stupid because they're not accepting the Fed slop, or that they will not just eat the Fed slop that we are trying to give them. And then it was funny because later on in the show, he kind of lamented the fact that he lost.
Now, what's stupid is the fact that you have no evidence, Candace, and then you continue to make these allegations, and you have people that believe this simply because you said so. And then Rick Charles says something about me paying a price one way or the other because he believes that you're somehow making history with no evidence. And yet they're too cowardly to ask Candace Owens to post up one transaction of a payment made from the Macrons to Club Dassault for her assassination. Name that high-ranking French government employee that told you, Candace, that somehow these payments were being made directly for the purposes and intent of you being assassinated. Or name the names of that female French assassin and male Israeli operative. Yeah, it's mighty stupid to believe what someone says because they said so with zero evidence, not even a paper trail of a transaction. Rick, how am I going to pay a price?
Lost a bunch of subscribers to his show because he attacked me, even though I never attacked him back. But he didn't put
Candace,
two and two together,
God.
which would imply that that means that people who are watching your show were also watching my show. So you're calling your own fans stupid, which is probably why they unsubscribed. Regardless of that, Milo Yiannopoulos breaks down the real reason why people are upset.
So my morals are in question because I don't agree with Candace Owens. So somehow my right to disagree, my freedom of speech, expression, freedom of press, to report and disseminate facts and information, even my opinion and commentary. Somehow, if it's not aligned with Candace Owens, who's not God and does not pay my bills or help me eat, will fail. My morals are connected to my belief of what the hell Candace says. That's how I'm going to pay. You're talking about her saying a bunch of nonsense with no evidence, but somehow my morality is attached to whether I believe her or not. while she says things that cult leaders say. People who don't agree with her are attacking her. Tim Pool has his house shot up, and she's saying he's crying and whining all over the internet. Because she has no soul. Everything's fake and gay. Is it still? How am I going to pay?